broke your heart, girl?
I don't even know. Hi, I'm ZENESOUL. Allow me to introduce myself.
Who's up and coming? Who's got next? This is...
Allow me to introduce myself.
The story or meaning behind my name is actually like long. Not too long, but a little long. My other name is Nene. It's my Nigerian name. So one day I was like trying to see how I can like play with Nene. I turned the N, the first N, to the side, and I'm like, oh, this is just a Z. So then I'm like, okay, Zen it is. And then I found out there was like an artist named Zen or Zine. So then I decided to add the soul at the end, and I really like the idea of Zen and peace and all of that. So I decided to like pronounce it Zen. I would describe my sound as soulful, but soft at the same time, like something you'd want to listen to on Sunday morning and while you're cleaning, or when you need like motivation or inspiration or something relatable.
It don't work that way. I know your play. You can manipulate me. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, yeah. Oh, oh.
I like a lot of like soulful artists, mainly from like the 90s. So yeah, like Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. But modern day, I would say like Snow Allegra, Cleo Soul. I really like Tiana Taylor. So yeah, like that's where I would gravitate to right now. I would say I have a mixture of both sides. Like I'm very soulful just because of my like tone and my voice. I can't like get away from it. But I can be modern at the same time. So I have the elements of soul that I love from back in the day, and I have elements of modern R&B that I kind of mix together. So I moved to Canada when I was 7 years old from Nigeria. I don't really have a lot of memory of my upbringing. I heard that people who move a lot when they're younger don't really have good memory of like their upbringing, because I like moved a lot. Like I moved to the States for like a year, New Jersey, and then when I came to Canada, I was in Toronto for a little bit. I was downtown Toronto, then I was in Jane and Finch, and then I was in Brampton. So like I just moved so much. I don't really have much of a memory of my growing up, but I do know that I moved a lot. Like that's pretty much it. I don't like winter till now. Winter's just not my vibe. I'm very much a hot girl. So yeah, I don't remember my first winter, my first time seeing snow, but I'm sure I hated it.
I guess I understand, but I'm only human. Is it foolish to still want this when all I see is brokenness? Oh, is it?
I just always liked writing. Like writing was my thing. I hated reading. I grew into loving reading, but when I was younger, I hated reading, but I loved to write, which was like very odd. So just writing lyrics was where like my passion was. And in grade 6, my teacher asked us to do something creative about like what we wanted to be when we grew up. So I wrote a song about me wanting to be a pharmacist, because I really wanted to be a pharmacist back then. I don't know why. I think because my dad worked in a pharmaceutical company, so I always had this like craving of wanting to be a pharmacist. So I wrote a song about that, and like I enjoyed doing that. So then I always just wrote songs and stuff after that, and that's where like my love for music started, that I could remember. But I know I always used to sing in the shower and everything just before that. But that's when I started like writing and stuff.
Does this pharmacy song exist anywhere?
Like I remember it. Like I wouldn't say that's
Please,
my
sing
first.
some of it for us.
I wouldn't say that's my first song that I ever wrote, but it's the first song that I like I wrote for a project, if that makes sense. But I can sing it for you. It goes, I wanna be a pharmacist. I wanna be the best I can. I wanna show you that I can become what I want if I try.
That's amazing. How old are you? 11.
Yeah, I was 11. I remember so many songs from when I was 11. It's just so weird.
That's amazing.
So I'll just be in my car and I'll just go on YouTube, or if like a producer has sent me beats, I play a bunch of beats and then I just start freestyling. Like if I hear something that vibes with me, I'll just random words coming to my head, and then if I like that, like a line, then I'll like focus on that line and then go to another line, and I just keep doing that till I form a song, basically.
And are you like, everything is solo, or do you collaborate? And I'm not talking musically, I'm talking lyrically and stuff. Is it a, with your producer or whoever you work with musically, is it collaborations, or do you primarily say, oh, I got it, let's go into the studio, let's go?
Normally I already have my song and then I just go to the studio and I record it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was like the coolest thing ever, because like I was not expecting it at all. And it just felt nice to be in a room where like it was focused on music, and like I just felt like I was in a space that I never thought I would be in, at least not this early. So it just felt good to feel like I'm on the right path. I'm doing things that I wanted, and yeah, it just felt good. The experience of actually going was like really cool, because I love clothing, I love fashion, so it gave me an opportunity to like dress up for a red carpet. It was my first time on a red carpet. I didn't know what to like expect, especially with like I guess the media around, not knowing like how do I interact with the media and this and that. And you're not really told anything. You just, here, you're nominated, go do your thing. It's like, where do I go? You gotta like figure it out on your own. But that was a cool experience. At least now I have that experience, and then if other opportunities come, I know what to do. So I'm working on like a project called Fantasy versus Reality. So I released Reality, I'm gonna release Fantasy soon. And Reality is kind of like how I've been viewing love right now. It had Let Me Go, Pain No Percocet, and Love Isn't a Game. And I've just felt like love, that project is a summary of my love life recently. Fantasy is more me letting go of all of the things that have hurt me. Me like learning to love myself and heal. And then after healing and going through that process, I can now actually like love again and love properly and find the love that I deserve.
You broke your heart, girl.
I don't even know. Like, it's a combination of people, okay?
All right.
But constantly, you remind me that you ain't good for me, you ain't never good for me. Let me go. If this isn't what you mean.
I mean, I did taekwondo when I was younger, but I'm not no black belt in that. Jane and Finch, they were giving us free lessons. They were giving us free lessons back then, so my parents, they just put us in any community program. But I'm currently doing like pole dancing classes, cause I've been trying to like work out without going. I hate just going to the gym, like lifting weights, doing this, that. Like I just hate it, and I find like pole dancing is a way for me to work out without just being in the gym. I get to be in a class with other women, and like, yeah, it's fun. I like it.
That's a hell of a workout, for real.
It is, and like my upper body strength has always been like pretty decent, but my lower body is like super weak, and I love that how pole dancing like tackles on so many different parts of your bodies, including flexibility, and it's just nice. I really like it. I love watching shows. I'm like a showgirl.
What show are you binge watching right now?
A show called Bodies on Netflix.
Ooh, that's the British one.
And I'm a foodie. I don't look like it, but I love going out of restaurants, like trying new foods and things like that. I like so many different things, but sushi, Thai food, Nigerian food, obviously. Like, I think those are my probably top 3 go-tos when I want food. My hidden talent? Well, I do hair. I hate it. I hate that I do hair because, like, literally my friends will come, like, with their hair, like, hey, can you do my hair for me? And like, no, I don't want to do it. But, like, I'm too nice, so I always end up doing it. But, like, I can do hair. I just don't like doing it often. My hands start cramping.
Nothing is perfect. Maybe this is what love is. Oh, love isn't a game of X and O's, but we play it like it's tic-tac-toe, and we wonder why our heart gets broken.
My project Reality is out on all streaming platforms. Check out all my music videos on YouTube. And I got a project called Fantasy coming very, 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 very soon, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. ZENESOUL, I just introduced myself.
Maybe we're too young to realize the difference between love and love.